What made you decide, yep, I'm ending this marriage? My wife Vanessa always told me I was too sentimental about stuff. You hold on to everything, David. Let it go. She'd complain whenever I'd keep something with memories attached. Old concert tickets, my dad's watch. We'd been married 4 years. I worked construction, early mornings, physical labor. Vanessa worked part-time at a salon. Money was tight, but we managed. We lived in a small rental and talked constantly about saving to buy our own place. For our anniversary, I wanted to do something special. Vanessa would scroll through Instagram looking at fancy restaurants in the city. She'd sigh and say, one day we'll eat at a place like that. I knew we couldn't afford it, but I wanted to give her that experience. So I started saving. I picked up extra shifts on weekends. I stopped buying lunch and ate leftovers. I even did side jobs, helping neighbors with repairs for cash. After 4 months, I had $3,800 saved up. I'd already called the restaurant, made a reservation. The whole night would cost about $500 with dinner, drinks, and a cab. I was going to use the rest to get her that purse and shoes she'd been wanting. 3 days before our anniversary, I went to the bank during lunch to withdraw the money. I handed the teller my account info. She looked at her screen and frowned. Sir, this account shows a balance of $140. My stomach dropped. No, that's wrong. I had $3,800 in there. She turned the monitor. There was a withdrawal from 2 days ago. $3,260 made by Vanessa. I called her immediately. Vanessa, did you take money from the savings account? What savings account? First Commerce. You took out $3,600 2 days ago. Long pause. Oh, that account. Yeah, I needed it. Needed it for what? That was for our anniversary. She got defensive. Well, you never told me that. I left work early. I had to see what was so important. When I got home, I opened the door and froze. Our living room looked completely different. Brand new furniture, a massive TV mounted on the wall, new decorative stuff everywhere. Vanessa was arranging pillows on the new sofa. Surprise! I redecorated. Don't you love it? I looked around trying to process it. Where did you get the money for all this? From our savings. Duh, Vanessa, I've been saving that money for 4 months. That was for our anniversary dinner. For your purse and shoes. She rolled her eyes. Oh my god, David. We don't need to waste money on some overpriced restaurant. This is way better. Look at this couch. It's real leather. You spent $3,600 on furniture without asking me? It's our money, isn't it? Besides, that old bookcase was embarrassing. I couldn't even have friends over. I stared at her. That old bookcase was from my parents. It was filled with books they'd collected over their lifetime. It was one of the last things I had from them. I told her that multiple times. I worked extra shifts for 4 months, Vanessa. I skipped meals. I gave up my weekends to save that money. And you spent it all in one afternoon. She crossed her arms. Well, maybe if you made more money, I wouldn't have to wait around. We needed new furniture anyway. The place looks amazing now. That's when it hit me. She didn't care about the work I'd put in. She didn't care that I'd been planning something special. She didn't even care that she'd taken something meaningful and replaced it without asking. She cared about how our house looked to other people. What about my parents' bookcase? Where is it? Where are all the books? She waved her hand. I put it on the curb. Trash picked it up this morning. My chest felt tight. That bookcase and those books weren't junk. But even if they were, that wasn't her decision to make alone. I walked through the house. New lamps, new curtains, new kitchen table. She'd replaced everything. Way more than $3,600 worth. Vanessa, there was only $3,600 in savings. This is way more than that. She bit her lip. I used a credit card for some of it. How much? She looked away. $3,200. We now owed $3,200 on a credit card for furniture. While I'd been eating plain sandwiches trying to save for one special night, the worst part, she accused me of being controlling. Said I was making her feel bad for trying to make our home nice. She actually cried and said I didn't appreciate her, but I'd spent 4 months appreciating her, working myself to exhaustion to give her something special, and she'd thrown it away in an afternoon without a second thought. When someone shows you they don't value your sacrifice, believe them. We separated 2 months later. I'm still paying off that credit card. She kept all the furniture.